What's going on, guys? No Name here.
What's up? It's Cloudy.
It's me, Decoy.
And welcome to another fabulous live stream.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I'm excited for it, though.
All right.
You should be too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So it's going to be a fabulous live stream.
Fabulous.
What he said.
All right.
Why do I hate
Fabulous.
you so much?
Absolutely
Fabulous.
yeah, fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous. We're already on a roll. So, what's going on, guys? It's good to be back after a week of not being here.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, we're going to go over a couple, obviously, our typical announcements and then insert topic here. We're going to go over, and at the end, we'll go over our questions like we normally do. So, I don't know if you would like to take it away first.
For sure. So, if you went there last Saturday, it was our 18-year-old night. Thank you so much for everyone who showed up for the adult night. It was a great night. I was out there watching everyone play and get hit a lot. Thank you for the knuckle shot. I really appreciate that. Anyway, so next Saturday, or actually, sorry, this Saturday, May 11th, is going to be 21-year-old Nerf. So, with the purchase of the ticket, you'll get one voucher to Sons of Liberty Distillery right through those doors.
Quick question. What if I'm 22, possibly 23?
20-year-old plus Nerf.
You can say that part.
Yes, that is 21 plus.
Yes.
Okay, I forgot to say plus. I am sorry. Anyway, you can go over there, get your free drink. You can also bring your own beer and have a great time.
But what if I don't like beer?
Bring your spirits. I'm bringing some Crown.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I got some Crown for... It's going to be fun. So, the week after that, May 18th, is going to be adult night once again. So, that's 400 FPS at 0 engagement distance. You have to be 18. Wow, I cannot speak today.
No,
you have to be 18 or older to partake in that night. After that is going to be the long-awaited Spec Ops night. So we'll get that back and moving and hope to see you all there.
I'm super excited for the Spec Ops night.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm going to cut in real quick, jumping ahead of our schedule here. We've been called out for having fake JPCs.
Oh, really?
That's
Yes.
funny.
Because these aren't JPCs.
Well, first off, yeah.
They are JPCs.
Oh, true.
Wow.
Technically, they're JPCs.
Trust me, these are
They're
anything
JPC.
but fake. They were expensive.
Yup.
They're not fake.
These
are real plate carriers.
These are the 511
Tech plate carriers.
plate carriers. So
Awesome plate carriers.
Oh yeah, one of the best. You got a little leash and you got a rip away cord. So which we found pretty.
I hate that you're calling it a leash.
Well,
that's what
I
it
mean,
is.
that's kind of what it is.
The reason why I hate it is because it's not wrong.
It really is. So if you don't know, one of the features with these plate carriers is with old plate carriers you have a little handle so you can drag and all that. This one will actually, sorry Tom, reach out into a leash. So you can pull them a little bit more comfortably for the person being dragged and also a little bit safer.
Not only that, we just reach right in here.
So these actually do have rip away cords. So you pop out this Velcro, just yank it, your shoulder pads will come undone, and same with your cummerbund. It'll all just fall right off, which you will find out in a video
Yeah.
pretty soon. So,
All right.
That's a funny video.
And now what you're going to say?
What am I gonna say?
What are you going to say?
What was I
Or
gonna say?
you're going to talk about camp.
Oh yeah, camp.
Yeah.
So before I go on to the camp thing, if you guys are interested in picking up any 511 gear, we did recently become a dealer for it. So if you go ahead and check out their website or any of their catalogs and you find anything on their site that you guys are interested in, you can always come in here, fill out a special order form, and we'll make sure we bring it in when we do get our initial order through. So if you guys are interested in any of it, come on in, check it out. Check out these guys. The three of us have them, so you can always take a look at them. These things are awesome.
and I'm a big guy and it fits me. So.
Yeah. We've pretty much been wearing them all day.
Pretty much.
Yeah, sadly,
And all yesterday,
yeah.
too.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah.
These are very comfortable plate carriers. And if you're big like me, they fit.
Yeah.
Which is always a plus.
Yes.
Now, camps. The camps will be coming up fairly soon. Not
Yeah.
super soon, but they will be coming up fairly soon. And I would definitely recommend that you guys check it out. So we have the Airsoft Camp, and we also have our first ever Nerf Camp. So do we have the thing that has the dates, the paper with the dates on it out there? I think we gave away the last one.
Yeah, we gave the...
But you can check out on our website. We have all the dates, and we have the pre-register up. So there is actually a pre-register for it. So you can sign up. That way you can go ahead and get your name on the list. It's 3 separate weeks, but you don't have to do all 3 weeks. You can do 1 week instead, because it's essentially going to be the same information each week. I will be teaching...
1 week is a full course.
Yes.
Yes, 1 week is a full course, what he said.
Got it.
So I will be teaching the Airsoft Camp, which is going to be more like a boot camp than anything. And Chuckles will be heading the Nerf Camp, which will be more like a summer camp style. So it's going to be a little more fun and games. So as far as age limits go, for the Nerf Summer Camp, it's going to be ages 13 and under, just like Nerf Gaming is going to end up being. And then for the Airsoft Camp, it's ages 10 to 16. So if you're under or over those ages, unfortunately, you're not allowed to... I'm sorry.
I'll still be there, actually.
Yeah, he just
So again, it will be run more like a boot camp style. So you're not just going to be playing; you're going to be learning a lot of things. So definitely check that out. If you don't have a gun, or if it's your first time getting into airsoft, it's definitely something to take a look at.
Oh, yeah.
We do actually have rentals. You can purchase rentals for the week. So if you don't have your own gun, for beginner players, it is definitely a great tool to get yourself into it. So
How about for non-beginners?
for non-beginners, do you want to have fun and learn some things that you might not already know? By all means.
I'm willing to say probably don't know.
Probably don't know.
From what I've seen,
That's why I said might.
probably
I said
don't.
might. Learn some things that you might not know.
Yeah. that
Get
is
those
what
bad
we said.
habits out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get those chicken wings down.
Yes. If I see chicken wings, you get shot in the elbow a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
It's
but
not
definitely
fun.
check that out. Again, it's up on our website. Pre-reg is open for both Nerf and Airsoft camps. So
Mhm.
check that out.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
Probably.
It's
It's
going
good.
to
It's
be
good.
It
fun.
will be. It will be.
All right, but then also on June 30th, we have Yeehaw GTA,
Ooh.
also known as the Great Heist.
Also
yeah.
known as
Also known
Grand
as
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
That's true.
GTE.
Then on GTE 2. I'm excited for that
Same.
a lot, just because it gives me a chance to use my lever action again. So, but June 30th, the Great Heist, cowboy themed op. You do not need to have cowboy guns to play. We do have plenty of smoke wagons though if you want to be cool.
GE.
That's the only way you can be cool.
Yee.
But, you know, if you don't have that, go ahead, bring your M4s, whatever, be lame. It's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to be period accurate with it, but we do recommend costumes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to dress up, go ahead and dress up. There will be a costume contest.
Yes, there will.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm.
We all got the last 3 OD.
Actually, yeah, we did.
Uh,
yeah, we did.
I mean, yeah, actually.
We actually went to the store and
we
Check
actually
it out.
we literally got the last 3 that they had at the store.
Yep.
It was kind of funny, actually.
I kind of walked in, saw 3 of them, I'm like, ooh, they got a Risha.
yeah. So,
But I'm excited for the cowboy.
oh, I'm so
Yep.
excited.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be my first stop when I'm actually here.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, because you're here for the
I was
Christmas
here for
op.
the Christmas stop, but I'm actually here.
Yeah.
Is it sad that I already
Yes.
have a costume for the cowboy op?
No,
Not surprising.
it's us. Of course we do.
Not surprising.
Alright. Just
Um,
checking.
I definitely don't.
I don't believe you.
You don't think you think I already have a costume for it?
I think you already have a costume. For
I'm
it.
just gonna
Yeah.
put on a flannel looking shirt and some jeans and call it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a costume.
Whatever. Who cares?
Maybe they care.
Yeah, maybe they care.
Maybe they care.
I actually care.
We want them to dress in costume, so you gotta dress in costume.
I was like one of the only people who like really dressed up for the Metro Vice. Metro Vice. Yep.
Metro Vice?
I'm mixing up
Metro
events
Vice.
again
I dressed up.
for the extreme.
He dressed down.
If anything, I dressed up like I would have if I was a Mexican juggler.
Okay, fair.
Which is the whole point of that. I
Wait,
was
you're
a
not.
Mexican
You're
juggler.
not already.
But yeah. Anyway, so we got
Costume
that out
contest.
coming up. How do you guys do special orders? That's a you question, Tom.
So, the way we do special orders,
We
you
could've-
come into the store. What?
We could have answered that, when we actually answered
I
questions.
know,
I know,
but
we could have.
All right, whatever.
the way we do special orders, you come into the store, we have a form that you fill out. We fill out with you, I should say. We figure out exactly what you want, where it needs to come from. In this case, if it was 511, we'd be ordering it for 511. You give us half down of what the product would actually be. We order it. It comes in. We call you to let it know it's here. You pay the rest. It's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Easy as that.
Well, moving on, we do have a few spotlights today. As for the spotlights today, we are talking about the Ics M4 Series. So if you don't know anything about ICS, they are going to be wonderful AEGs. These particular models will have the split gearbox design. So you have all your gears and all your trigger assemblies in the bottom. And up top, you'll have your piston, your tappet plate. Everything you need to actually run the gun will be in the top. So changing out your entire piston will take 5 minutes. If you're a tech and you've taken apart your entire gearbox, just taking the gearbox out of the gun takes about 5 minutes. So
it was crazy. I actually watched a video of somebody comparing changing out the piston of a normal full complete version 2 gearbox and then changing out the piston on one of these ICS gearboxes, and it literally took them just under 5 minutes to replace the piston on the ICS. It took probably about 12 minutes for them to, and this was an experienced tech doing it. It took about 12 minutes to do it on a full version 2, taking it out of the gun and all.
Yep.
So that's like 3 times. That's 3 times the length as far as time goes. 3 times the length as far as time goes.
Yes, that's a thing that you said.
That is a thing that I said.
for me, as for like your lower portion of the ICS, the shimming the split gearbox is actually a ton easier. Just because I have access to all the gears, I'm able to check, I'm able to see how they spin without having to completely disassemble at the top, look into the gearbox, drill some extra holes into the gearbox just to make sure my shimming's perfect. So we want a gun that's easy to tech on, shoots great out of the box, go with the ICS. If they do shoot too hard for the field you're going to, or not enough, it has a quick change. You pop it open like a normal AR, pop out the spring. Nothing, no disassembly required.
Is it field legal?
I believe
These
so.
are, yes.
Yes, these are field legal because we sold one a few weeks ago.
Yes.
So yeah, if you have any questions or you want to take a look at them, go ahead and come in, ask any of us. They're on our wall.
We got some.
Do we want to say what these specific models we have here are?
We have.
That right in our hands right now?
So this particular
We
one
looked at the gun.
is the ICS CXP concept right here.
And this here is the M4 pistol.
And this is the CXP 16S CQP.
So there you go.
All right.
Wait for you guys to reset.
Did we ever figure out what our what's the reset?
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to reset.
Okay, if you want. Not doing it again.
I think ICS is a very underrated brand.
Yes.
It really is.
They definitely need to get a lot more popularity than they actually do, especially the SIGs, actually. Those SIG rifles are really nice.
Which
They're
we're not
beautiful.
spotlighting because we already spotlighted.
Yeah, we're not spotlighting those,
them
we're-
recently.
yeah.
So yes,
So, yes.
and we're just on because we don't have a subject right now.
Because you
So-
guys couldn't tell us what subject you wanted us to talk about.
Well, we had that one.
That one.
So here's my question.
Where
for
to
you
get the
before-
drinks we get. Okay, topic of today: where to get the drink we guys always talk about. Squirt,
Squirt.
Market Basket, or Shaw's. I've found them.
Shaw's?
Shaw's has them.
Yeah, there's Shaw's in whatever the plaza is, the Chapel Hill Plaza.
Really?
Yep.
Has it?
Huh.
Yeah.
Can you talk about Glocks? Which
What about?
ones?
Yeah,
The Lead Force, WETM. What do you want to know about them?
There's only one Glock, the Elite Force.
True. Sorry. The Lead Force.
Oh,
yeah.
I was going to go in a completely different direction just because I've been reading the Glock wiki page. So do we want to talk about the embezzlement or the murder charges? Or sorry,
true.
attempted
True.
murder. Attempted murder. The 17.
As
is
for
what they said.
the Elite Force Glock 17, fabulous pistol out of the box. Yeah, very nice crisp
talking-
recoil.
Gas or CO2?
Both.
Yes.
I actually love the look of the CO2 just because it has the extra base plate at the bottom. I really like that look for Glocks. But in all honesty, I prefer green gas. I'm not a huge CO2 fan. I absolutely love the Elite Force Glock. I kind of wish I still had it.
I kind of regret getting rid of mine, to be honest with you.
I
had
got
it for
my
a
dream
while.
gun because of it, but I still miss my.
Take that comment, 'cause
Yep.
You know exactly which one.
Hmm?
Yep. But no, I regret getting rid of mine. I was a huge fan of it, and I kind of lost interest in it.
Yeah.
And now that I don't have it and I can't play with it, it was probably one of my better pistols.
As for me, I come from old upgraded Glocks, so with the Elite Force, now that they're coming out with SAI slides and everything, they're going to be absolutely incredible. Which that was my plan, but then he's like, you want to like throw it in? I'm like, fine. So, but my MTW is still worth it. New capos, we currently have what?
I was going to remind this guy specifically. We see your questions. We will get to them. You got to be patient.
Yes. We got to
All
go
right.
over topics first. Questions.
What is
Questions
our
are at the
topic?
end.
How do you use an ARPG on a playing field? I think that's the one we got. The one that we can get to today. at least.
ARPG?
Different types of support weapons. And why would you use them?
ARPG.
Me.
We don't know what an ARPG is.
We're
Yeah,
talking
I'm not
about
sure what an
actual
ARPG is.
RPG in Airsoft. Not really useful, but they're just shower grenades and or tagging rounds.
Yeah, typically. So
Now, in a case like that, if you wanted to use shower rounds, you're better off doing like a 203 or even an IGL.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting this big long tube that you got to worry about carrying around. 203 grenade launchers or the Mad Bull grenade launchers are very small. They're underslung, so you can have them on your rifle, so it's not an extra platform that you got to worry about carrying around. Or even if you did end up doing the IGLs, they're all polymer, so they're fairly lightweight. Granted, when you start throwing shells in there, it does add to the weight of it.
Yep.
I used to have
They
the
are
side
still-
opening TM1, and I
But,
loved
ooh,
it.
not the was it the 320 replica?
Yeah, it was.
Those things are pretty
Yep.
cool too. But they're very fun to use, and most of them, for the most part, will use standard shower shells, and you can even get a bunch of them that'll use the tag-in rounds. The tag-in rounds are pretty fun to use, especially when you get the ones that actually go boom.
Squirrel's got a topic: drones, such as one like an RCXD used in milsims.
I will say no. You're dropping $1,000 on a drone, and you know airsofters. They're going to be like, ooh, ting ting ting, and
Yeah.
then it goes over $1,000.
We're kind of working on sort of like we're gonna probably do a concept video at some point of like what a drone recon team would be like in airsoft. That's not with an RCXD. That would be with a flying drone, because a ground-based drone is kind of not a great idea.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to step on it.
Now
Or should
I
they?
know that Jet did a video with an RC tank, and
It's not really
it's,
viable.
It's kind of dumb.
It was very dumb.
dumb.
I started watching that video and I kind of gave up like a minute or two in. But I don't know. I feel
That's
like
awesome.
drones, unless you're doing a dedicated outdoor milsim and you're using it for recon, they're pointless.
Yeah,
in
and
any other
I feel like
situation.
that would really only work if like the organizers were like, okay, we're going to allow drone recon teams or whatever.
Honestly,
So there's going to be a punishment for shooting at drones.
Yeah.
with the drones nowadays, they are still pretty loud too. If you've actually flown one, like I used my friend's Maverick, and you can still
Mavic.
hear Mavic. Sorry,
Mavic?
Mavic,
It's Mavic, the company.
Yeah.
It's Mavic.
DJI Mavic.
Um,
It is still really loud.
I actually went
So-
to UBG once, and me and some of the other guys were sitting out because we didn't want to play Forest that round, which is understandable. So they had a Mavic 1, and we're just flying around. Yeah, they're loud, but they're small.
They are.
So the Mavic is probably what we would base our
Yeah, you can
concept
throw it in your
around.
hydro carrier.
Yeah.
without- they're tiny.
And we actually flew it over the field during the game, and people said, yeah, we heard it. We have no idea where it was.
Interesting.
So that's kind of when the gears started turning in my head. I'm like, possibly. And like we were actually being able to pick up people in the trees and everything.
That's cool.
So
I still need to go.
That'd be interesting.
yeah.
I don't know, I'm still not really sold on the whole drone idea though.
It needs to get better before it can be like.
And
Yeah.
they need to get a little cheaper
Yeah.
Yeah, drones are
because
a little on the
it's
expensive
just
side.
you're risking a lot of money. Like with my, I'm going back to my NCW because I love it. It has the circuit board's actually waterproof, so even if it rains and it gets in mud, I'm not down to $1,000.
Right.
So.
Actually, now that I think about it, remember the guys up at CQB City that granted they were problem players in general because they were just super annoying, never called hits and whatever. But then they were like, oh, we want to take our drone out to take video. And it's like, okay, cool. So now we have this thing hovering above our heads in an indoor field.
And it's loud.
And they didn't like fly it up high. They kept it like about here.
Oh, it got shot.
And of course it got shot.
Shocker.
Because of course it did. And not even on purpose either. And then the guy gets pissed at everybody.
Because it was an indoor field, so the ricochets still have a lot of velocity behind them. So.
Yeah, I've had ricochets that have hurt just as much as actually getting shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Even with ricochets, if it hurts that much, I still call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what if?
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes you can't even really tell.
So that's at least my thoughts on drones in Airsoft.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not too sold on it, but
Cool to think about.
it's
Not really practical right now.
they would serve a purpose if it was done properly.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally would probably just avoid the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not really worth investing the money in.
Yep.
So. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and just check the time here. Okay.
Not doing too
We're
bad.
not quite halfway in. We can just go ahead and do
Yeah,
question
might
and
as well
answer if
start
we're
doing
out of
questions.
Unless we want to get to some of Scott Sosimo's topics. Tom?
I was actually going to say, why do you run your chest rig like you do?
My chest
We've
rig?
done that before,
Sorry, chest
actually.
rig. Plate
We've,
carrier.
we've
have
actually
done that.
done that
We have?
like twice so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
'Cause
What
you
about
technically
using-
weren't here.
What about using stuff like remote cameras and stuff as recon devices?
I mean, I've seen.
I'm a little more down for that.
Yeah.
We've used motion capture cameras.
We have used
to-
motion capture cameras.
I feel like that'd be a more reasonable thing to get away with than
Mhm.
doing a drone.
Yeah.
Like with stuff like that, I would actually, with motion cameras, if it's like a multi-day op, put it around your campsite.
Yeah. See,
So
that's
if you're
what
getting
I would.
ambushed, you know that they're coming. So
That's what I primarily do is if it's something like that, some sort of motion detecting device, not necessarily a camera, you'd use it for perimeter protection essentially. Contour or GoPro? GoPro.
GoPro,
GoPro has better color.
Yeah, GoPro.
it has better color, better.
It's surprisingly even better in low light,
Actually,
It
you know
is.
what?
which is
I'm gonna be different. Just because you guys said GoPro, I'm gonna say contour.
Why?
why.
Just because I want to
All
be.
right, cool.
Okay.
I've seen footage from both. The contour is good. It feels a lot more authentic in that you kind of have to mount it to your helmet,
See,
but that's not necessarily the best
there's.
choice.
I do not like the point of view when it's the side of the
Mhm.
helmet. Like even so, if you mount it to the top of your helmet, it still looks really off. With GoPros, you can actually get it to that place where you want. Because back when I did motorcycle and had one, back when I rode a motorcycle, I would actually have my GoPro here.
You rode a motorcycle?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Well, didn't have a license, but
Wow.
it was private property. But we would ride and we would have it on our chins just because you can get a better picture. As with the contours, the side cameras, you can't see everything. And you constantly have the side of your mask on, which bugs the crap.
It kind of depends on what you're wearing, but yeah. So yeah, like that's just kind of my thoughts on it.
Polestar FE or F2?
That's in the queue.
Yes, that's
What's
it.
in
That's
the
a
queue?
queue.
My bad.
If we're gonna go over questions,
Wearing your
we're gonna
GoPro
go
on your chest. I know some people who do that. I do not like the picture that it gets from that.
Me either.
Nope.
I guess if you exclusively shoot from the hip, it's probably okay.
But if you're ever actually properly shouldering, guess what? All you're gonna see is this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's again, that's an opinion thing.
I know I
too.
can't really properly shoulder. this, you know?
I always say like if you really want to get into like filming your stuff, like I do, I film pretty much every game I go out.
Same.
Put the money in to get like some of the brain exploder stuff.
Yeah.
I run a brain exploder hat mount, which I need to replace.
So I'm going to interrupt here. Elijah, we are not going over that during the live stream.
Anyways, you could have just ignored it.
I know, but he asked it like 5 times.
I don't know, you could have just ignored it. Anyways, brain exploder hat mount's really good.
Are they?
I'm actually doing a new.
There when someone doesn't break them, Tom.
It was already broken.
Uh-huh. Anyways, that one's good. The brain exploder helmet mount, which I have somewhere and I don't know where it is right now, which kind of sucks, but I haven't run a helmet in a long time. Anyways, is good. That's really good because what they do with that one is instead of the standard GoPro NVG mount, where it sits up like this, it actually sits down, which I realize I'm putting this in front of my face. It's not that. It's going to be about here.
Yeah.
But that actually gets it lower, which is better.
You want to get it better to your eye line.
It also gives you a slightly but a lower profile silhouette.
And my
Because side on, you don't have you're not a unicorn essentially.
I've actually seen someone run one of the Sony action cams, the ones that you're supposed to wear on the side, directly on, and it made him look like a unicorn because it was sticking straight out. Granted, it was 4K and it was a beautiful picture. It looked amazing, but he ran around looking like a unicorn.
That's kind of funny, though. That is, I wish I could have seen that.
It happened at AEX. It was.
Was I there for that?
No.
So basically, what you're telling me was he was part of the unicorn militia.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Next question.
First question. First real question. What new high capas y'all got? Do you mind if I answer this one real quick?
Sure.
Because I want to shame everybody. If you came to the swap meet, guys, you could have got your hands on a cool super long kappa.
That thing was pretty cool.
That was really cool. It looked like it belonged in RoboCop.
Thank you.
And I realize most people here are too young to know what that is. I mean the good one.
In all honesty, guys.
I mean, I'm not going to say RoboCop was ever good. I'm talking about the Paul Verhoeven one.
The
I can't
one
make
that
that
was
claim.
better than the crap.
The one where I'd buy that for $1. I'll just leave it there.
Squirrel and I. Yeah. Sorry, never mind. I'm trying to stick to our program, so I won't answer.
So, but on the subject of custom kappas, Claudia, when are the custom kappas coming in?
So we're waiting on a few things. We currently don't have any custom ones done right now. One, I'm waiting for my shipment from California from my tech room. So
But I think more importantly, people want to know, can they start?
if you want your custom high kappa, come into the store, talk to one of us. We'll start designing it and we'll start talking about it. Getting a custom gun, whether it's an AEG, HPA, pistol, you don't walk up and say, I want this, and you get it. You have to sit down with me, design it, we'll talk about it, and then we'll order the parts, get everything set up. It's almost like a custom order. You need to actually have a plan of what you want. So if you have any questions on custom guns, message me, Decoy, No Name, on any of our Instagrams or the store's Instagram, and
Any
we'll
of the
be happy
socials.
to help. But you have to make the effort. I'm not going to walk up to, hey, you still want your high kappa? We're going to have to. You have to come to me and sit down and talk with me about what you want.
Follow-up question, do we still have the sleeper?
No, that was sold within like 2 days.
Yeah, you were too late. Sorry.
Honestly,
You
any
went
of the
after
high
that.
kappas that, like, these guys can back me up here. The high kappas that I brought in, they've sold within 2 days.
Yep. If you see it, you like it, buy it then.
I've
it's
been
gonna be
here. I've been here.
About a month.
No, actually, no. Tomorrow will be a month.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a month, and every single high kappa I brought in is already gone.
Yep.
And there was like 4.
yeah, they don't sit for very long.
Yeah, so
Tom, this is a question for you. What happened to the Mayflower?
I still own it. I still have it, but I like this better.
511.
That's it.
Way to go.
511.
It's
Yeah.
so ridiculously
Good enough.
comfortable.
So, not that there's anything wrong with the Mayflower. It was a really nice plate carrier, but I just like the 511 better.
Same.
Opinions on the Beretta 92.
Yes.
Yeah. We're talking. Am I thinking of the right one?
Those are both 93s.
But
Technically.
Yes. Yeah.
I would get one.
Oh, definitely.
Wait,
So-
no, isn't the Beretta 92 the small non-blowback or simulated blowback one?
That's what I was trying to.
No, that's the 84. The 84.
Well,
Yeah, that's the Mod 84.
the two Elite Forces are not 92s.
Yeah, they are. The black one's a 92.
Pretty sure it's a 93.
It's a 92.
It's a 92
Alright.
because we had this thing because we had to redo
Remember,
the
we
Instagram
had
videos.
No, we didn't have to redo it for that one. We had to do it with the tan one.
Yes. Anyway,
Anyway,
any one of the Berettas, yes. I would grab one, whether it be the 92 or the 9 A3. A3.
sorry, what? I can't hear you.
A3.
The M9 A3
Sorry,
are both going to be
one more time.
awesome pistols.
3A.
Oh,
So
thank you. Okay.
the Beretta 92 being a full metal pistol CO2 with a full auto switch, a fun switch,
The fun switch.
which you obviously can't use during normal gaming, but if you're plinking around in the backyard, it is a lot of fun, and it has a pretty damn fast rate of fire.
Yep.
Oh, heck yeah, bud.
And then the Beretta M9 A3 A3 is
A
it's
3
gonna be-
what?
With the A3, it does have the fun switch as well, and it is tan. So if you go onto our Instagram, Extreme Airsoft, you will find the video that we did.
But the one key difference is that it has a polymer frame instead of a metal frame.
Si,
So it
senor.
is going to be a little bit lighter.
Yes.
But still CO2, basically the same pistol, same internals. It's just a polymer slide with a metal frame.
Yeah, different externals as we found.
Metal frame with a polymer slide instead of being all metal.
They don't actually have all the same internals.
Really?
Yeah. There's something about like
Yeah, they're not cross compatible.
yeah.
Huh,
We tried.
that's
we
weird.
tried to
I
tried
tried.
to tone it.
That's really weird.
Just got his hands on the collector's edition Beretta 92
The collector
A1.
editions are really
It is
nice.
really cool looking. I was a huge fan. I'm
Better-
kind of sad to see
better
our
not be
last
the
one.
You know those weren't supposed to be sold.
Yeah, they were.
No, Lenny said that they weren't supposed to be sold.
He told me that we were selling.
Really?
them.
Because he came and he's like, "Who sold my guns that weren't supposed to be sold?" And it's like, "What do you mean?" It's like the
He's
collector.
the one that told us to sell it.
All right, whatever.
He said everything has a price on it.
You have a price on
That is
it.
very
Did
true.
the field change at all? Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
We do change the field every once in a while. I don't know when the last time you were in was, but at this point, yeah, I kind of had to.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
just within the past couple of days, it's kind of changed a tiny little bit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like we don't have the CQB arena thing going on the far side anymore.
That was kind of changed up a little bit. And then
Something.
within the next couple of weeks, we'll be changing it up again to prepare for the
Spec Ops.
Cowboy Up.
Oh,
I-
yeah, that too.
That's June 30th.
I didn't say dates.
You said pretty soon.
Yeah, that's pretty soon.
Anyways, A3.
Next.
What? Oh. Soup.
Soup. Shut up.
So Polarstar Fusion engine or the F2?
The
F2 100%.
I was just about to say F2, and
F2.
my reasoning is with the F2, you have a bigger selection of guns that you're able to drop it into.
Not just that, with the F2, you have the dual. I'm going to get really techie for a second. You have a dual solenoid in it, so you're going to get better air consumption and just overall better performance out of the system. And the F2, you drop it into any gearbox you want. Like some gearboxes, such as KWA and Cryotech, they will need some modification. So if you don't know how to do it, have a professional do it. But with the Fusion engine, I do not like it, personally. I do not enjoy installing them. I can tune the F2s better.
I'm going to go ahead and jump this one to the top just so people have time to write stuff. Yes, we would, in fact, like video ideas. We like those. We do.
Yes.
I can't say when we can get around to them, but we do like video
if
ideas.
Any ideas that you guys have for videos or even future podcast ideas, always let us know. We're open to different ideas. If we
Yep.
can do it, we'll do it. If we can't, we can't. But at least getting your ideas out there, letting us know what your ideas are, it's a lot more likely that we'll be able to do it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Which dye masks are in stock?
The i4s and the i5s.
All right. HPA or AEG or gas blowback rifle?
Now, is this what we would personally run, or just as an overall, what would we recommend first?
Yep.
Uh,
You have to give us a little specifics, because if you just say
he
AEG
just
or
says
something,
that.
There's
Alright.
a lot that can go on.
Get us a specific question on that, and then we'll jump back to that one once
All
we
right,
get
so
there.
let's go ahead and talk about some video ideas that are popping up here. PSA on not fanning the hammer on the hater.
Fun fact: you can't fan the hammer on the
How
hater.
about not fanning the hammer on any revolver? Because you will break it.
There's actually, if you do want to break your gun, there's only one revolver that I know of at the moment where you can actually fan the hammer, which is the smoke wagon, because it is a single action. As you cock the hammer, the barrel turns, well, the cylinder turns, and then you fire. That's the only one you can fan the hammer. Any of the haters or the Elite 4 CQB revolvers, you cannot fan the hammer. It'll just shoot CO2. It won't actually turn it and shoot the.
Employee versus employee gameplay footage.
I would actually really like that.
We've been kind of talking about that, possibly doing like a little
1v1 tournament between
1v1
the
tournament,
staff.
something like that. It would be interesting.
It would be very interesting.
It-
Employees only,
Mhm.
but
It's just we're trying to find the time.
Yeah, the problem with that is we got to get a bunch of the employees here, and we don't usually have the entire team.
so he did clarify.
Yeah, he
on
did.
the
So our
AEG
personal
question.
choice.
So,
All right.
I will have to go with my actually current favorite gun.
You're gonna flex here.
Oh, I'm flexing hard.
Uh-huh.
I love my Wolverine MTW. Just picked it up. I've already disassembled it down to the frame, reassembled it. I've tuned it, and I absolutely love it. By far the best HPA system on the market. It is pricey, but it will be these guys know I'm in love with it. It is actually, it takes real steel parts, so I have a real mag pull, real buffer tube all on it, real selector switch, real grip, real rail. Everything is real steel compatible, other than the trigger and some other the fiddly bits.
Now, when he says he loves it, that's kind of an understatement.
I sleep with it.
I was just about to say he literally sleeps with it.
Yeah. Yeah, MTW, if you have the money, drop it.
So to summarize, HPA.
Wolverine MTW to be exact.
All right, but to summarize HPA.
Yes, HPA.
Tom.
So I'm gonna kind of change up my answer for
Uh-huh.
this than what I normally would have picked, because we've answered this question before technically
Yes, a couple times.
a couple times, but I'm gonna kind of change up my answer a little bit than what people might be used to. I would probably go AEG. Now,
That's what I thought.
the reason why, just like with him, I just recently picked up a new gun that I'm kind of falling in love with. You know exactly.
You
what
acted
the
like
gun
that
is.
was the gun.
Not this one.
You
You
looked
know
at
what
it
gun
like
it
it
is.
was.
I did kind of look at it, but you know what the gun is. You know what the gun is. I did just pick up an ERG.
Airsoft gun? Oh.
Yeah, I went to Walmart. So I did just pick up a KWA ERG, and it's so much fun. Because I messed around with his CM4 a little
would.
bit, and I just fell in love with it so much
recoil.
that I just had to get one for myself.
The recoil, the bolt stop, all of it.
So
Everything
it's-
about it's awesome.
It's got a bolt stop exactly the same
So
way that the...
ERG, you're saying we should clear body them and be clear team
You
6?
do not touch my CM4.
We'll be clear
That would
team
be kind of
6.
cool.
It would be
though.
kind of cool, but do not touch my CM4.
We'll be clear
So,
team 6.
We'll
It's all good.
talk to KWA about that. Like,
But,
see if we can get a couple.
As summary, I would probably do AEG.
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with that. I'd say AEG if. And that's big if. That's a big, not asterisk, that's a big star at the end there. If it's the right
asterisk.
That is an
AEG.
asterisk.
You're an asterisk.
How-
If it's the right AEG.
Yeah.
Avalons, the 416A5, ERGs, those ones I will say, yes, definitely that. If not that, I can't have those for whatever reason. Okay, MP5.
I'm so excited.
Gas pullback UMP. I mean, everyone knows that.
I'm so excited for
So-
the AEG MP7. You know I'm going to
Yeah,
rip
we
into
know.
I
that.
can't wait for those things to.
You know
to
I'm
come out.
ripping into that.
All right. Okay, so how about a video idea of adopt every gun PSA?
So we kind of did one of those for rentals. Not rentals, for the used guns a little while back.
And
And
We might need to do a follow up.
oh, I already have.
we're probably going to have to do a follow-up. just to kind of get a little bit more modernized.
Have you seen? I'm totally going off topic. Have you seen the Canadian Humane Shelter who did that for their cats?
Yes.
Yes, and it was probably the funniest thing ever.
Yes.
We need to do one just like that,
Mhm.
but with all the guns, both new and used. So that is actually not a bad video idea.
So
Can I go out and get like dog kennels and like have the guns in there?
Yes. Please.
shut up, decoy. So Tom versus Chuckles 1v1. Whoever loses shaves their beard.
You don't want that.
You don't want that.
I've seen both of them without beards. You do not want
You
that.
do not
So
want that.
I will say this though.
Either way is a lose-lose
We
situation
still
for
need to do our
everybody.
Snipey Boy versus Super Snipey
Yes,
Boy.
we
That's
still
true.
do
We do
that.
need to do that. That's
I
definitely on the
need
list.
to get me a snipey.
A snipey.
A Snipey.
I need to get me a snipey first.
That's true. We
I have my
got a
dimmer.
snipey brand snipey up on the wall.
Well, I have
We
my
do,
MTW,
but I'm
so
broke.
that's what I'll use.
No, you
That's
can't.
not, nope. Has to be
No.
bolt action.
Snipey Boy has to use the ASG M40.
Okay.
This
then,
is
And
established.
Super Snipey Boy has to use the
and
striker.
you know for a fact I'm gonna Wolverine bolt it.
No.
No, it
No,
has
you
to be
cannot.
spring.
No, I know it'll be spring, but afterwards, you know I will. You know I'm going to.
M14 is not a sniper rifle.
It's not
Nope,
sniper.
it's just a dimmer.
Bolt actions only.
Mm-hmm. That's look, guys.
That's
I know
actually
it's
the
been,
joke.
I know it's been a while since that video. Go watch the Striker review again.
You'll see Snipey
You'll
Boy.
see Snipey Boy.
That's my first like
And
entry
Super
to
Snipey.
and
extreme.
Super Snipey Boy, and you'll see that they use bolt actions specifically.
Snipey
you have
Boy.
to use an RMR as your sight.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
That video was my first entry into extreme thing.
Yeah.
So I'm.
So when you finally came here, they're like, "Are you Snipey Boy?"
Yeah, people were like, "Wait, so you're a Snipey Boy?" I'm like, "Yeah." And it took me so long to be like, "No, I'm not Snipey Boy. I'm Cloudy."
How do you feel about just grabbing a striker off the wall?
You're asking him to.
I'm not tall enough to reach them.
I wasn't even going for that, but okay. I meant for the video, to use one from off the wall.
Oh,
For
the video.
versus?
Yeah.
I don't see why that'd be a problem.
I might
Alright.
buy one because I really like the
Oh, I
striker.
just saw something that bugs me.
What?
Whoever used that black one last.
I noticed that. Oh, that bugs me too.
All right.
All right, yeah. If that's not dealt with
That's
tonight,
gonna have to get fixed before we leave.
Mm-hmm. Questions. More questions.
More questions.
Any other questions?
questions,
Ask
video ideas.
whatever questions you want, as long as they're airsoft related.
Or give us video ideas. We'll
Or
discuss
videos
them.
ideas. Videos ideas.
Videos ideas.
It's always fun to.
We're not going to show you. We're not going to show you what it is.
Since I literally just moved here, everyone's like, "So what do you do for a living?" I build toy guns for a living. It's kind of satisfying to say that. Oh yeah, I build toy guns. So what do you mean? Oh yeah, I still do airsoft. They're always like, "Oh, so those are like, isn't that what little kids do?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, there's people way older than me."
Do
We
a
do this.
review
Yeah.
video on the smoke wagon.
I
I kind of assumed that was already
I'm-
done.
I thought we did.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there's already one done.
I'm
If
not going to go
not-
look it up right now. Although I
I'm
probably
about
should.
90% sure we already did.
If not, we'll put it to the list.
Do we sell Beretta mags?
Yes.
For which Beretta?
For which Beretta? If you're talking about Elite Force, oh yes, we do.
Yes. We sell. Yes.
You just said you were.
Shut up. I'm looking it up.
Also, speaking of magazines,
Oh, that's the wild card.
we may or may not be getting in.
Why did the smoke, no, not smoke one, the wild card show up when I searched for smoke wagon?
I don't know actually,
Weird.
but we may or may not be getting in extended mags for the Beretta M9 A3.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Meh.
Pick 5 players from Extreme to throw on a team together and call them Team Toy Gun Gun.
Toy gun gun.
Toy Gun Gun. So I vote to change our name to Team Toy Gun Gun.
All right.
I just set up the Instagram.
Okay, we need one more player.
We need one more player.
All right, awesome. Done. Oh wait, were we supposed to say who was on the team? Is that why he prompted that? I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
Alright.
Team Toy Gun Gun.
Team Toy Gun Gun. Nope. I didn't get
I
it.
don't
It went
get
right
the
over my head.
reference.
Squirrel,
Well,
sorry.
it's not that hard to go over my head, so. Both because I'm stupid and short.
Wow!
So you're making the jokes for us now?
I'm making the jokes for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Because
I can't
if
make my
I make
jokes.
the jokes, you guys can't.
I
We
can't
can
make my
still
jokes
go
right
back
now,
to
so-
Scott's topic.
Do I need to turn this on?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Frequency
I'm
mode.
not gonna do it.
No, don't do it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Y'all getting some links in your DMs there. Alright. Bang 'em.
Bring it on.
So
Oompa
you're
Loompa?
an Oompa Loompa. Are you a Oompa Loompa?
Last time I checked, I'm not orange and I don't work for Willy Wonka. So no.
He's got at least one of those things, right?
Yeah. We'll just give him a really bad spray tan.
Yeah, but I don't. They have,
No.
They have green hair, right?
Yes.
Depending,
And they didn't have
depends
beards.
which one you're talking about. Which Willy Wonka are you talking
There's
about?
only one Willy
There's
Wonka.
two.
There's only one Willy Wonka.
There's only one Willy Wonka that matters,
That matters. Okay.
and that's the OG.
Oh, OG's always the best.
You know you don't have to say my name before you go to ask every question, right, Josh?
Yes,
You can
you
just
do.
ask the question.
And he's not the only one here.
How else will he know that we're asking you?
Excuse me, it's
Well,
not
he can put
Tom.
it in the question
He's no name.
instead of saying my name and then asking the question.
Okay, fine. Don't tell me. Yeah. So
We.
the link is
What?
anime.
The link is anime.
The link is anime.
So what is it?
is
The front.
anime?
Each letter's fighting
All
itself.
right, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna look if this is what I think it might be.
Blah 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 blah.
Good job, guys.
Do it. Bring the Glock.
Send,
Let's
full
have
send.
some fun. Full send it.
That is not what I thought it was, but okay.
What did you think it was?
That one weird Airsoft anime.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I still haven't been able to watch it.
Again, I got Verve Premium. So
Again.
I had premium, but
We should watch that.
Which
I
one?
actually haven't seen it.
Which one?
There's
It's
something.
really weird.
Then
it looks weird. The opening was really weird.
I'm not gonna watch that like twice. I'm not gonna watch it 3 times. Sorry.
West Side Story Op where there's. Alright.
But
Did
did,
we already do that?
Jesus is asking, can we do a West Side Story Op where there is a mob war and such?
Only if people are willing to sing and dance.
yeah, they have to.
Da-
I don't-
da-
who would I be,
da-
though?
America.
It's a good question. I don't know enough about West Side Story. to tell you.
Division style op.
Ooh.
I'm down. I got my Division watch on.
Our logo, yeah.
Yeah, our logo's kind of
Our logo's
Division-y.
definitely.
Am I still short?
Um,
No, actually. Believe it or not, it's actually an optical illusion. It's forced perspective.
So he is actually sitting like all the way back there.
So I'm actually sitting super, super far into the back that way, and it's even when you guys see me in person, I'm actually a lot further away than you might think I am. So it's all forced perspective. So I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually 6'4".
a Thompson would not be the proper thing for West Side Story.
No, it would not
No, it
be.
would not.
They didn't really use guns, did they?
Well, it doesn't matter because thematically it wouldn't be appropriate
True,
for the
yeah.
type of games that they are. Apparently, you hate someone with every fiber in your body.
I could have sworn someone just went right by the door and it scared me.
They're just talking about your height now.
Yeah, I know they're talking about my height, but I'm trying to think of who that Ryan Strout is and why I hate him with every fiber in my
Is
body.
it Ryan?
No, that's not Ryan. Well, it's Ryan, but it's not.
a
who I
Ryan.
It's
think
not
it is.
that Ryan,
It's not.
okay.
It's not that Ryan. I'm kind of lost on that one
Well, talk about something else then.
because I don't hate anybody, which
Eh,
is weird.
Except
Well,
me.
other than these two, but that's different.
right. I was gonna say.
Oh, it's that Ryan. I don't hate you.
Just.
Just dislikes you intensely.
Hate's a strong word. I just strongly dislike you. No, I don't hate anybody. I might. So the way that the best way to word this, I might make fun of you guys a little bit and,
Oh, yeah.
and kind of poke fun and do all this, but it's because I like you guys.
Uh-huh.
If I tried to avoid you all the time, then I don't like you, which is why
Yeah.
I actually really am really uncomfortable right now having to be next to these two guys and having to socialize with them because I don't actually like them.
See, if you guys are playing on the field and I'm reffing, I'm a ref. I am not your friend. And like, yeah, that sucks, but afterwards we can, if I'm on the field, oh yeah, we can have some fun.
That actually brings up a good point. So I know a lot of you guys like to come in the store, hang out, talk to us. Yeah, we're cool guys. We'll talk. We'll do this. We'll do that. But when we're here and we're on the clock, we have a job to do. When we're here, when we're here and we're on the clock, we have a job to do.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, if it seems like we're not interested in your conversations or we're gravitating towards somebody else or this or that, we still have to work. We still have to do. So with me being in the store, I still have to try to sell stuff. Mm-hmm. So if you're coming up to me and we're having a conversation and somebody else comes over to the counter to look at something, I have to go to them and help them out.
Yeah.
If I'm off the clock, I'll talk to you all day. I don't care. But I still have a job to do. And same thing with these guys. If he's here editing his videos, or if he's trying to tech, or if they're doing gaming, or if I'm in gaming, reffing, or whatnot, we still have our job to do.
Yeah.
So don't think that if we're ignoring you or we're not seeming interested in what you're trying to say or anything like that, it has nothing to do with the fact that we're trying to disrespect you or anything. It's
or because what you're saying is boring.
Or because generally we would normally be interested.
Yeah.
But we have to flip that switch and know what it means to go into job mode. So
Yeah, it's not that I don't like talking to when you're on the field, but the thing is I have 50 plus people that I have to watch. I have to listen to the gunfire. I have to listen for the call-outs. So it's not that I don't want to talk to you and like while we're in pro shop, but all the refs, we all have something to do. We all have a job. That's how we pay. That's how I'm able to be here. If you guys don't know me, I moved from California for this job. I kind of have to have this job, so I will be working. And if I'm like, okay, that's cool, and just going back to what I'm doing, it's not that I'm trying to blow you off. It's that we have a job.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Josh, to elaborate on what I just said, if I'm not poking fun at you, because I poke fun at you two guys, if I'm not poking fun at you, then you know there's a problem.
Yeah.
I only poke fun at people that I actually generally tolerate or like. So if I didn't like you, I wouldn't want to talk to you at all. So you're doing something right.
And
I don't
only
hate you guys.
yeah.
I don't dislike anybody.
And I only I only make fun. Sorry, trying to censor myself. I only make fun and have fun with people that I actually connect with. If I don't know you, I'm not going to make fun of what you're wearing. If you don't know me, don't make fun of me.
The only people I do not like that come here are the ones that are toxic. They break the rules. They treat everybody else like garbage, essentially. They disrespect players, their gear, the rentals. Or they just disrespect everybody while they're here.
Yeah.
Those are the only people that I actually hate because they're the ones that ruin the sport. I don't hate anybody else. I don't even dislike anybody.
If you guys are regulars and you come in and play in the store, like not play in the store, but come into the store, you play on our field, you have to set an example. If you are a regulated, wow. If you are a regular,
Yes.
you need to step up, obey the rules. If you think you got hit, call your hit. So.
Well, he said they love me, so I was saying I love you back.
Well, that's first.
I know, that's the first time anybody ever said that.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's hits me right there.
I'm gonna play carrier.
Yeah. Make sure you call it a hit.
it, like,
Make sure you call it a hit, by the way.
Well, if it gets through, you probably want to put in thicker plates.
I probably should.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, if you guys have no more questions, we're gonna try and wrap it up.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Man, it's not like we've been here for 4 hours.
I do remember those kids that shot out the lights, and that is a perfect example of people who decide to disrespect everything.
Yes.
Oh yeah, if you were playing on the field last Friday, you saw a whole different side of me.
That wasn't
I
interesting.
scared the refs. I scared the regulars. Yeah, don't mess with my field.
I guess we have a question here. When are we going to Taco Bell?
Kind of after this.
Do we sell
hungry.
Istex?
I think Taco Bell closes at like 9.
I'm ignoring that question. Do we sell Istex?
Do we sell Ace Techs?
Yes.
I don't have any physically in stock,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's in a custom
I can get them in. You can
Yes.
come in, fill out a special order form. I can get them.
I highly recommend, actually, any Ace Techs. I highly recommend any trace units, but I highly recommend the Ace Techs, especially the, I was going to say Dana Defense, that's what it is. The Knights Armories.
Armories?
Armaments.
Yes, the QD.
Armament.
QD, suppressor, flash hider, combo, thinger. It's nice. I use it. I like it.
So Squirrel, if you want to do something on Saturday and you're over 21, come on down to our 21 plus Nerf night, where with your ticket you can get a free drink voucher at Sons of Liberty.
In other words,
and you can
yes.
also bring your own beer.
In other words, yes, we'll go.
Yeah.
Can we just chuck a bottle of BBs at a kid and it counts as a kill? No, that will
no.
send you home very
Yeah.
fast.
If I see it, I'm pulling it off the field and sending it home immediately.
We all will.
Like there's
Yeah.
This is your warning.
Yeah.
How many smoke wagons do we have?
We have.
Yes.
We have enough for people to buy.
Yep. This person says, I have a New Pro. Really? They do M4s?
New Pro?
M4 and want to upgrade it to HPA. How much do you guys charge for that?
So anytime I have to open up the gearbox whatsoever,
I'm just waiting for you to answer.
anytime that I have to open up the gearbox at all, it's $60.
There you go.
Just because it takes me 3 hours just to make sure everything's smooth and all that. So
Now,
that's the base price.
one thing I want to add to that, if you buy the entire HPA setup from us, whether it be a Fusion, an F1, an F2, a Jack, or any Wolverine products, if we happen to have any Wolverine product, any HPA system that we have in stock, or that you special order through us, if you buy the HPA system, tank, line, regulator, we do the install for free.
Yep. We have not been to Tilly's. I'll just answer that question right now. We too have not been to Tilly's
You
yet.
guys need to go to Tilly's.
Is that the clothing store?
No, they're cheesesteak. Cheese steak.
Do we sell TLRs?
No, we do not.
Yes, we can.
We can.
We can order. If you're
Special
looking for a
order.
pistolite, we do have a lot really good UTG ones, and also we can get our hands on the Enforce ones as
Enforce
well.
are really nice.
Enforce ones are really nice.
I kind of prefer it over the TLR because it's not as big.
I have my TLR. I've had mine for 4 years. So.
And I like the switch is nice and big, easy to hit.
Yep.
Looking for a decent chest rig to replace their Condor one.
Do you want a chest rig or a plate carrier?
So if you're looking for a chest rig, 511 actually does have a pretty good
Yes,
selection
they
of
do.
pretty good chest rig setup that they have. So if you're looking for chest rig, I definitely check that out. If you're looking for plate carrier setup, 511 Tactec.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we're not going to Taco Bell on Saturday.
No.
Which is better, Gate Titan or Spectre?
Ooh, I actually have a completely different one, but okay, continue.
I'm gonna go with Titan, only for the sole fact that it is generally available more often than the Spectre. Because the Spectre, they make such small batches of it and they sell as soon as they become available. And because of the batches that they make, when they sell, they're out of stock until they make another batch.
Yep.
So they don't replenish their stock until their stock sells, and that's when they decide to make more. Where the Titans, generally speaking, they're almost always available.
Yeah.
And you're still getting one of the best MOSFET systems on the market. So I definitely recommend the Titan over the Spectre, if not just the sole fact that it's always available. Where the Spectre, good luck.
I prefer the Gate because it's an optical sensor, while the Spectre is a switch. That eliminates a lot of moving parts, a lot of issues that can break.
So we got another video idea here. I actually like this one, starter kit building. Yeah, no, we got to do that. Like set a budget.
will.
Like here's your budget. Here's what you can get.
We have a few things that are in the works. We have just projects that we're trying to finish now.
All right.
Max hop-up systems, 110% yes.
What he said.
Yep.
Like, if you're doing just a basic hop-up system, amazing. The BB retention, especially if you're doing mil sims where you have a certain round count that you can carry, saving those BBs when you do a mag change is very, very important. They have a CNC hop-up arm, and if you do run an hop-up a R-hop system, they actually have CNC nubs.
What if you have extended followers?
Works perfect.
I know, but you don't need to worry about the BB retention.
Like KWA. And EPMs are better. So yes, the Max hop-up systems are great.
They have
I know.
EPMs with the extended followers.
Yeah, I know.
The Max hop-up system, I am trying to get my hands on the LED system so I can do an actual review of the LED system, but that's in the works for
From
me.
that last one. What do we think of Titan batteries?
Yes, actually.
I
think yes.
don't have any experience with them yet, but what I've been hearing, they are really high quality, especially for Li-ion batteries.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to try one, to try one for myself and see how they do work. I just, like I said, I don't have any experience with it, so I can't really answer that.
So in my MTW, I'm actually running my MTW. Anyway, in my MTW, I'm running the 300 mAh 7.4 by Titan. With Polar Stars and any HBA systems, I have an issue with the batteries dying. I've gone through 6 of them in a year. With the Titan ones, I've drained it 100% and no issues.
That's true. Yeah, apparently we should start a gaming channel.
Wait a second.
We decided we're going
Yeah.
to.
Okay. So, speaking of our gaming channel, us three, we are running a Twitch. If you want to follow us, it is going to be the Chair Softers.
The Chair Softers.
So
I gotta work on a logo for that.
No misspellings. It's just
It is the
Chair
Chair
Softers.
Softers.
No spaces.
So we are currently doing a playthrough of God of War 3.
I'll be right back.
So
What?
Dad of War 3.
Dad of War, not Dad of War 3.
Dad of War.
Dad of War 2018.
Dad of War. Yes.
Dad of War.
It's not Dad of War 3.
So we are doing a gaming channel. So hit us up on Twitch if you want to watch that. We're getting things set up, so we're not regular, but that will be changing.
Yeah, there's no official schedule on that yet, but that we did just do our first stream. What was that? Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah,
Sunday
we actually did our
first.
first stream of Dad of War.
Yeah,
So if you want to hear me nerd out about Norse mythology, which
was about 80% of that.
which
One.
are
Actually-
Valkyrie, I got the shield on the back.
Andrew,
I kind of want to pick up one of those
with
Valkyries.
I know that is an issue with a lot of people having to run a whole nother battery, but I actually know a way so you don't. You will actually run it through your standard battery. That is what I'm working on right now.
So, Enigmatic Loon, you have goggles that fogged up bad last time you played. Is there something inexpensive that I can get that won't fog or is a superior
Inexpensive.
eye protection?
Never mind.
So, the problem with going with inexpensive, we're going to hold off on that for a second. I'm going to go over my thing. The problem with going with inexpensive is it's very hard to find something that's going to be anti-fog or fog resistant.
Yee.
Now, one example of getting something that would be fog resistant, not fog proof, but fog resistant.
I'm actually going to mention the Zulus first, because Zulus actually have a thermal lens. They tend to stay fog resistant pretty easily.
Yes, so I had Zulus for a little while. As long as you keep moving, then they're
Yeah.
very fog resistant.
I actually have not had my Zulus fog me at all.
I get super sweaty when I'm out there, so.
See,
Alright.
I have an issue with a lot of my just goggles fogging up, but once I started wearing like actually a sweatband, as weird as that sounds, I have not had an issue.
Yeah, no, like wearing
If
a
you
hat.
sweat a lot, you're gonna fog. So eliminate that on your brow, and you should be good.
But what you're wearing is what I personally use as my clear lens eye protection.
Yeah.
When I'm not using the Wiley X's, which I realize are not in my head right now. They're the Birds I wear. Yes, Robin low profile goggles. They go for about $20.
These are actually really good. I've used them.
You
too.
really can't beat that price, and they fit nice. The strap's easy to adjust, and
It's very comfortable,
it's a little bit weird because they seem kind of thin, and they kind of are because
and
the
they
idea
seem like they
is,
sit really close to your eyes, but it's not that.
yeah, the idea is the way it makes the full seal is it actually bends to the shape of your face,
Yes.
which actually makes it a little more universal, which is kind of nice, and also $20.
Yep.
That's hard to go wrong at that price.
Yeah, I tried one out for a little bit. They Bird's Eye had actually sent me out a test pair to see how they worked, and shockingly enough, I'm surprised that something that's that inexpensive worked that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you two gonna pick some up when we get them in the store?
Yep.
I'll pick up a pair.
Unfortunately, we're kind of waiting on our first shipment to come from them.
I'm
We can
gonna,
still do special orders.
Yes.
When we go to our events, I'm actually going to be wearing Wiley X's.
Yeah.
So
Outdoor events we'll be doing.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing Wiley X's,
But
mostly because tinted lenses.
But on our field where it's dark,
I'm
prefer
just
that.
sticking with my dye mask.
I still really like my Wiley X's though.
Yeah.
Don't think I don't. I wear them
Also-
literally every day.
On my lighter tracer, I cannot turn it off. Answers might have an issue with the button where you pushed it down too hard
Mm-hmm.
and it's stuck. So, yeah.
That was easy.
I mean,
All right.
What other questions we got lined up there?
I don't got any more lined up right now.
That's it?
yeah.
That's what I got, and I think we're probably at time.
Yeah.
So-
Wiley X's will be on the more expensive range, such
Yeah,
as 150.
150 for the ones I got, 100 for his.
Yeah, and then like 150 for the Titans, which I'm getting.
What
Birds,
does Zulu's run again?
The Zulus are about,
30.
I think they're like $30-$40.
Yeah, so
So
While the birds are about 20.
20. Yeah, they retail for 20.
So you're kind of getting the three different levels of budget, I guess you could say.
I would say budget, not necessarily quality, because I actually think that the birds are better than the Zulus.
So
Yeah, I would probably say the same thing, actually.
one thing I will mention with anything eye protection, do not go cheap. That is like what my absolutely no. That's why I dropped the 200 on a dye mask, or I'm dropping the 150 on the Wiley X's, is because that's the thing that's actually protecting you.
Do not buy eye protection from Amazon,
Nope.
eBay. Don't even buy it online.
Yeah.
Come into the store.
We have some.
will help you out.
Yep.
Just you don't want to risk it. You can't replace your eyes.
So I guess we got two questions we can answer quick. Someone got the orange camo SpeedQB belt.
It's a belt.
It's a belt. They're comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm
That's pretty much
sticking
all I
with
got.
my blue and black. I don't need anything else.
That's all I got.
I'm not a fan
Belt
of
comfortable.
battle belt setups,
Mhm.
but
The inner
it's
outer
probably
belt
one
system.
of the best systems that I've actually
Oh.
tried on.
Oh,
And
heck yeah, bud.
We got a question. I don't know why they're yelling at us, but
Yeah, I don't know.
should I tap my gas gun mags? That's how it's written.
If you're having no issues, no. Leave them green
Nope.
gas.
Or CO2 if
Don't
it's
touch
CO2.
Yeah.
The HPA is going to dry out the gun, and it's just more maintenance.
So, why do people HPA tap their mags instead of the gun? I'm new to Airsoft, so don't fault me for a dumb question.
It kind of depends on the gun, though.
So, for me, I run...
So before you get into that answer, there is no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah.
The only stupid question is a question you don't,
Don't
ask.
ask.
If you don't know the answer to something, ask.
So, why do people HPA tap their mags? Consistency. For me, I'm running extremely lightweight high kappa mags that I only use for competition. So if I'm playing in a 5v5, I want consistent pressure, consistent FPS, and that's what I get through HPA. If I'm playing for a standard game, I don't want that extra hose just to connect to my pistol. So with gas guns and all that, so when I had my gas Vector, I actually had a tapped mag for it. A, because the seals were blown, and B, you can't buy those mags anymore. So that's why I had a tapped drum mag as well. You do have to keep in mind, HPA does not have any silicone oil in the air, so you will have to properly lube and clean your gun after every use. Like, for me, I'm religious with mine. If I use my pistol, I take it apart, bare bones, clean it all. Relube it, and I'm good to go. But people do it for the consistency, and also just... Green gas is expensive. If you're running a gas gun, you're spending a lot on green gas. So
It definitely adds up.
yeah. Cloud 1v1 me? Okay, bring it.
I
So-
also point out that a jack is different than a tap.
Yeah, so
way
the
different than
HPA systems, like jacks and fusions, F2s and whatnot, believe it or not, don't really require all that much maintenance.
Nope.
It's
I clean mine.
it's pretty minimal. I think when I had my fusion, I didn't do anything to it.
When I had my jack, I cleaned it like once every year. Like, just to keep sure those O-rings are sealed, get that best gas efficiency. Because in all honesty, the jacks, the only reason why everyone loves them so much is because they're the cheapest system.
Yep.
That's it. Your gas efficiency will not be good with the jack. So that's why
You're still upset that you meant that.
A little bit.
that's why I'm with the Wolverine Inferno, is just because I have some of the best gas efficiency I need. So,
Yeah, no, we're talking more people who like say take their high cap and tap the mags.
and they don't understand what they're doing
Yeah.
when they tap it. That
So-
also means you have to replicate space out. You have to replicate the same PSI as green gas. So do not be pushing your mags to the 120 and blah 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 120 PSI, because you will blow up your high cap. I have seen one explode because of too much pressure. That's just because I use black gas. But
Is it sad that I've actually watched it happen and it was very satisfying?
oh yeah,
Oh, it's very, very
It's
satisfying.
super satisfying.
When it's not you.
you
Well,
just see
obviously.
you see the entire back. Kid HBA'd it, a WE T-Rex.
All right, who was it?
Not giving out names.
Give out call signs then.
Thing 1.
Of course.
So
Of course.
literally the back portion where the blowback unit is broke the slide and exploded and hit him in the throat.
Mm.
So, no.
No, that was actually not a bad idea.
What?
Exploding a high cap
So-
on camera.
Mike, your idea of exploding a high kappa on camera. That is actually a really good idea because that's a perfect way to show people how to properly treat their guns.
I'm not gonna hold it.
I'll hold
I'm
it.
not holding it at
I'll
all,
do it.
but
I'll do it.
Airsoft horror stories. I'm gonna assume that's a video idea, because we don't have time for that. 'Cause
yeah, we're gonna have to wrap
we're
up.
over
like,
at this point.
Yeah,
So
But- that would be kind of funny doing a airsoft horror story thing.
that being said, if you have any more questions, you can catch us on our socials:
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, whatever that YouTube one is. I don't know. I
If
don't
you have
really
any
use that
questions
anymore.
on teching or anything,
YouTube right now.
or if you want to learn more about HPAing your gas gun, hit me up on Cloud Custom Kappas, him on callsign No Name, him callsign Decoy, or just Extreme Airsoft Rhode Island, and we'll be happy to help.
Have a ref hold it. Okay, hey Zach, you still in the chat? Got a job. You want to earn the avocado patch, right? I got my avocado patch last time we were up at 511.
Oh, gotcha.
How did we get into airsoft? We actually talked about that one.
We did talk about it in a past podcast.
But we're also at the end of our time.
Yeah,
So,
we
Hold
can't
on to
answer any
that
more
question
questions,
till
so-
next week. Hold that question till next week. So yeah,
show people
Well-
why using a sight protector is good. You know what? I will bring in my shout out sight tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
next week.
Next week.
That's a good idea.
Whatever it is.
All right, guys. So
It's been me, No Name.
me, Cloudy.
Me decoy.
Have a great rest of the evening, and see you on next stream.
Hopefully you had an extremely fun time.
And don't forget, chair softers.
Chair softers. The chair softers.
The chair softers.
7:30 every Wednesday.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the button.
Oh, you
All right,
I'm gonna hit the button.
you
Do it right now.